What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about using your gift and figuring out what your gift is. Now, first off, I believe that everyone on this world has a reason for being here and truly has a gift for them to make the world better, right? Making the environment better for the people around them, or truly just making an impact on the world. You know what I'm saying? No matter how big your fan base is, how many people are in your corner, I feel like everyone has some type of value to provide to the world because everyone has gifts inside of them that God has given them for them to actually impact the world. So in this video, we're going to go ahead and get into it and break it down just a little bit. Now, my first question is, do you even understand how powerful your gift is? And no, I don't mean the physical gift that you give someone. I mean the gift that is personally in you. That could be towards people, that could be towards animals, that could be towards nature, that could be towards anything. You know what I'm saying? The gift of you just walking into a room and changing the environment is a very, very, very powerful gift. Not everyone can just walk in. You know, some people walk in, it's just a stranger. They're like, oh, okay, like there's a new person. But a certain person walks in, they change the entire environment of the room. You know what I'm saying? If LeBron were to walk into your bedroom, it wouldn't just be like your mom walking in. It'd be like, how is LeBron in my living room? How is LeBron, you know, at this certain stadium with me? I gotta meet him. I gotta get an autograph. I gotta do whatever, right? Some people just have different gifts, right? And so yours could be in your career fields. Yours could be in a sport. Yours could be in, you know, art or music or, you know, like I said, nature. Going outside and even just catering to all the plants and the trees outside. Everyone has a gift. And trying to figure out what your gift is can be a little bit difficult, especially if you're in a place where you're trying to figure out your own life, figuring out what you want to do in life, trying to figure out what you're passionate about, trying to figure you out in general can be very, very difficult. But I want you to know that you do have a gift. And figuring that out doesn't have to be as difficult as you may think it is. I want you to think about a gift as being something that you're trying to work after. So if you like doing cosmetics, maybe your gift is that you can make people feel beautiful. Maybe you can make someone feel like they're actually, you know, pretty enough to walk in the world. Or someone, you know, if you're a barber, you give people haircuts and they feel like they're the man. You know, they go to all the stores after and they feel like they, you know, can stun on everybody. Maybe your gift is participating in a sport and having a large voice for people around you to be like, look, times are going to get hard, life is going to life you, and you got to keep going. You know, maybe it's even just taking animals for a walk. I don't know, just keeping them in a healthy physical state. You know, it doesn't have to be anything major that's going to change the entire world. That doesn't mean that you don't have a gift. It could be so many little things that end up adding up to just be who you are and to create who you're supposed to be. I tend to think about the gift that you have relates to the impact or the purpose that you feel like you may have. So personally, whenever it comes to impact, making these YouTube videos, trying to help people with their finances, teaching people about mentality, just trying to be the light in people's world is an impact. You know what I'm saying? That could be a gift that not everybody can do. Your gift may be something very, very simple to you, but to someone else it has a lot more impact. And that's what you got to realize. Like the purpose that you have, that you're doing day to day, or the things that you're working after, those could easily just be the gift that you don't even recognize. Being a light in the room that you're in is already enough of a gift that no one else can replace. Putting that smile on someone else's face, talking to them and listening to them, that could be a gift of what they haven't had before. Yeah, they might have family or they might have friends that, you know, they can talk to, but no one actually listens to them. No one sees them, right? And God has put you in a position where you're able to be that person, to be able to shine your light and show your gift. And I think that a lot of people, what they do is they don't really think about it as a gift. They think about it as a moment. And if you cherish it as a moment, there's no problem with that. But if you have a bunch of moments, then maybe that's just your gift that you have. I know I've had moments that people will literally come to me and tell me their entire life story, stuff that I didn't ask about, stuff that maybe I did want to know more about. But that's because I have a knack for wanting to listen to people and make them feel understood. Whatever they're talking about, I want them to feel like I'm looking at them, giving them the eye contact, giving them the time of day for them to actually express whatever it is that they're feeling. So what they end up doing is they're like, man, this person actually cares about what I'm talking about. Let me just give them the entire spill of what I've gone through for the past 20 years. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm not going to be the person to shut you down and be like, all right, you're talking too much. I'll just sit there and listen, you know, and I think it helps me understand exactly how people will literally have so many different walks of life for them to get to where they're going to get to. And it helps me actually understand where the person wants to get to and helping them with their goals with that. And so I think it just depends on the moments that you have for actually looking at those as impact or purpose moments to translate those into the gifts that you can actually be able to give to someone. So now that you're thinking about what your gifts are, think about how you can actually use those to serve other people in the business world, maybe at your job, or maybe, in your own entrepreneurial life, maybe in faith, doing it at your church, or doing it for community service, finding ways to actually give back to the community and use your gift, because that's what you're here for, is for you to actually use what you can give to people. Instead of you keeping it to yourself and trying to be selfish, be able to bless someone else, to put them in a position where they're like, man, when I met blank, they really changed my perspective on blank, or they really changed my life because of blank. You know what I'm saying? Using that gift is what's really going to give you and make you feel like you have a purpose in your life. So don't neglect or don't shy away from the gift that you have. Be willing to give it to other people and be willing to shine. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone needs help. If you're really good at cooking, you can be able to make some food, give it to the homeless. That person's going to be more grateful than a person that just has food every single day. If you're able to put yourself in a position to give money to someone, then maybe that gift will put them in a position to be like, man, I actually needed money to take care of blank, and now I can use this to actually further myself in life. You know what I'm saying? You just never know what type of gift you have or what position God will put you in for you to bless someone else. And don't take it as such a why me? Take it as a God, use me as a source that you've blessed me with to bless someone else. And from there, God will continue to bless you because you're being a steward to Him to actually use exactly what He's called you to do, which is use your gift. So my challenge to you today is, what's one more step that you can take to give your gift to someone else and be there for someone else? Figuring out what your gift is probably the first part I would actually say, because if you don't know what your gift is, how do you know what to give, right? But once you figure out what your gift is and what you're passionate about, what you feel like you can actually impact and gives you purpose, use that to impact and give purpose to someone else. And use your gift to make a shine on the world, because that's literally what we need in today's society. So think about, what can I do to be able to give my gift to someone else, or just be there for someone else? And you never know how much of an impact that can actually leave on them to want to be the light for someone else as well. So let me know what you guys think about in the comments. What is your gift and how do you impact the world? Let me know. That being said, y'all, like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment what you think, and until then, I will catch you on the next video. Gone.